Hello, this is Notaspringchick, and today we're going to review the Motorola Universal Bluetooth headset, the H690. Now, Motorola, as you know, has quite a few different earpieces, and sometimes you look and you go, what's the difference from one to the other? And sometimes you buy it because you want all the features, and sometimes you're just looking for one that's on sale that you can get. Well, I have to tell you, this one, I would call this one a best buy because I have been testing it out, and I've been extremely happy with this one. For a couple of reasons. One is it connects really, really easily, and you also have a little on-off switch up here at the top, right here, which makes it really easy. There's also the quick battery check right here. It allows you, based on the color, because here on the bottom, okay, it's green, yellow, and red, which will tell you how much time left you have in your battery, which I think is really nice because they didn't used to have things like that on a lot of the different earpieces or even some of their older ones. One of the things I like is that not only there's this piece right here, and there's one other earpiece that comes in with it. There's this piece right here, this plastic part, which is flexible. Now it looks like it's delicate, but it isn't.
No, I've bent mine all. I've got big ears, and I put it on mine.
So, and as you notice, I still have this tag on there, but I'm wearing it.
I know. I did take mine off.
I don't know. I keep them on. I don't know. I also keep the plastic on.
On computers,
on computers and stuff, so they stay looking new longer. One of the things that concerned me when I first looked at even the box on this one is it says the talk time is up to 5.5 hours, which actually is a really long time. But it says the standby time is up to 8 hours. Well,
well, basically, it means it's got to be charged every day.
See, yeah, but here's the part that I was kind of perplexed about because, and I was thinking, well, maybe this is one of the older earpieces because I've had some of the other earpieces where, the standby time is like 200 hours.
Yeah, that's
right, and the standby time for this
it's
is
like
8
the
hours.
Jawbone has got an unbelievable standby time.
Yeah.
So.
But here's the thing that I will tell you is, I've been testing this, and I kind of wonder if maybe this was a typo because I haven't talked on it for 5.5 hours. But I will tell you that I've had it on standby and talking periodically for much longer than 8 hours. It's been like,
but
16,
everything is
18
basically, they have highs and lows. You could have one of the highs and then somebody gets the one that's got the low.
Ah. So anyway, but I've been liking this little earpiece because, at the top, okay, see this part where you can turn it on or off, which makes it really easy because sometimes on some of the earpieces, they're kind of a pain in the butt, and I sat there, for like 5 minutes trying to determine if it's
Jawbone is the perfect example of a pain in the butt to turn on or off. You got to find little tiny ridge among a bunch of ridges.
I know. Well, even when you press the ridge, it doesn't always go. So this one's really easy. You just slide it from one side or another. You can fill it. You can feel the volume control really easy on the side. And here's where you're connecting and disconnecting. Right here, you just push the button. And you can fill it with your fingers, which I really like. You don't have to sit there and look at it and take it off. You can just touch it really easily. I know. Now this, I wasn't quite sure about. This is the docking station, which I think is... it's just
I know.
It's kind of a little strange to me. This has a little lanyard for it. At first I thought, well, maybe I could put it on a lanyard and wear the earpiece.
Yeah. I don't think it works in a docking station, though, does it?
Well, maybe I could wear it like a lanyard like that where...
Yeah.
Well, I was kind of curious.
Yeah.
Because maybe that's what it was set up for, so you could wear it...
I have no. I don't know. Probably so that you could make certain that the docking station is always with you. Would be my guess. Because you could put it on a keychain or something.
Well, that's kind of the funny thing, and then it was just kind of a little quirky thing. Of course, I love quirky things.
Yeah.
But what you do is on the back of this is where it plugs into. So basically, you loop this around the cord. This attaches to it so it stays connected.
Yeah, it's mostly got of the things. This has got more of a standard plug-in than most of the things.
Yeah,
do.
it really does. So actually, that part is really cool because sometimes.
Actually, I think it tends to be a product of the brand new Because mine has the very
I
same
think
plug-in
yours
on
has
the
the
end.
same plug-in,
Yeah.
which
So
actually,
it basically it's got sort of a standard just thing to plug in the back side of
which
it.
actually I like, instead of having to have a different
For
charger
every
all
single
the
piece of
time.
stuff you've got.
Of course,
so.
not to tell you how many chargers I bought for the car to
Yeah.
power things up. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm thinking I almost like this, because I could put it on a lanyard
Yeah.
and put it like this.
Yeah.
So when I don't have it on my ear, because some people like to keep their earpieces on all the time.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just,
Yeah.
don't. You just take it out. But see, part of it.
They could be fashionable in different colors.
Well, see, it actually looks kind of cool like that too. Okay, and so there's a little bit of a magnet, so it attaches. Actually, the more I look at it, the more I like it. I mean.
And she'd give extra thoughts to it now.
I know. Well, and part of this one I do like because it's really comfortable. It says on the box that it's tested to work with over 200 phones.
Yeah, which I love that. Mine's only got 15, and that's got 200.
Oh, over phone models.
Yeah, well, still, mine says only 15, which means the cheaper model is actually, in a sense, of more connectability.
Well, and part of it is on this. I took a look on the internet. I'm like, how expensive is this thing? The pricing on it on the internet is anywhere from $29.99 to $75.
Yep.
Which actually, that's a really good price.
Yeah, it's probably somewhere in the middle is where it really
yeah,
sets.
you probably pick it up every day for about $55-$60,
Yep.
my guess. But I thought that was a really good price. It says it has dual microphone noise cancellation, which helps to reduce, of course, the background noise. And I have to tell you, I've been in where it's really noisy and out where it's really noisy. I haven't had problems where people have had trouble hearing me or vice versa, other than what's normal. But here's the other part is I am comparing this to other earpieces that are also, I guess, dual microphone on my other pieces anyway. So it's pretty fair comparison because the other earpieces that I've been testing lately, this one is what, 30 to 75. The other ones
Or twice that.
no, actually more. Well, they're like $130.
Yeah, which is twice. So it's there and up. So
Actually, I'm really quite happy with this one, and this is a Best Buy.
yeah.
Now, part of it is like you mentioned on your ear. I'd probably say I have smaller ears than you do.
Yeah.
Okay, so my ears are.
Yeah, but then she's a girl.
I'm a girl, but I also.
Okay. No, my ears tend to remind you of Michael Landon's ears. They're big and they stick out.
So it actually fits really comfortable. And I've taken this out running too with Monty.
Yeah.
Which actually is a really big deal because if you can take it out running.
Yeah.
And it still is fitting in, because a lot of times when I go running, I take the earpiece out and then I walk, and when I'm walking I put the earpiece back in, because otherwise you're jumping up and down and the earpiece is going up and down. And I do have some things that can fit on it, but it was snug enough to fit like that, and it didn't feel uncomfortable or tight. Although I will say, it does tickle my ear sometimes. But it's been really pretty good. On the back also, it does show a little trash can with an X, so this would be considered hazardous waste. As probably would anything, like batteries, lithium-ion batteries, or anything like that. You should, of course, dispose of them with hazardous waste. And the wireless, the rechargeable, non-replaceable battery. The wireless range is 33 feet. Well, 33 feet? Yeah, it's been about the same distance as my other ones. It's about that, and that's 33 feet. That's going room to room. That's not a straight line. So
yeah, no, I mean it works. I mean, it's a good thing because I've gotten way away from mine, and mine's another Motorola. So
yeah, so I've been really happy with this, and this H690, in a price point of $30 to $75. Wow, I like that one. But for now, this is Notaspringchick on the Motorola Universal Bluetooth headset H690. If you want more information, of course, you can go to www.montybubbles.net or to Motorola.
And probably go to Motorola/H690. We'll probably get you the information from them.
But for now, this is Notaspringchick.
And this is Old Cam with the Montavious.
And we're here yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Ciao.